Welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica, and guess what we're doing today? Hey, we're just gonna get ready with me, chit chat, and talk about brands I love and why, and see how they look on my face. None of that rhyme, none of that should have ever been a song, but I made it happen. But yeah. I go over and I do this look right here. We chit chat, talk about some my thoughts on creators doing reviews and stuff like that, and always hyping us up to buy the next launch. And it like who can you really trust with reviews? So if you just want to chit chat and just shoot the shit, best way to put it. That's how my dad used to always say it. Make sure you continue watching. And also, I have to give an honorable mention because everything on my face is pretty much Gourmet Girls. Make sure you go over and check out my Gourmet Girls giveaway. Time is clicking. We're down to like 6 days left. So if you have not entered in that, that's 2 winners. Me and Christina, the Gourmet, beautiful brand owner, are doing the collab together. 2 of y'all. One from me, one from her. Get to win a palette and a lipstick. Also, if you have not checked out this brand, what are you waiting for? I have a discount code. It is Jessica10. Save you 10%. Win-win. I do not get any commission from it. Do not want any commission from it. This is just for y'all to save some coin because this is a small brand. It is so worth mentioning more and more and more and more. Like, I can't mention it enough. Go check her out. Her personality will blow you away. How she performs will blow you away. Like, super fast shipping. So professional. My eyes should tell it all. Yeah, if you do, hit the subscribe button. What you waiting for? Do I have to say it? And turn that bell on. That one. And I will see you in the video. Hey, Beauty Squad. So today I have a table full of oldies but goodies. I just want to go over and show y'all a couple of my favorite products and go over why they're my favorite. So I highly suggest pausing this, go grab you a snack, and come right back because this is going to be a long one, but you're going to want to see this because I go over what are my favorite products that I'm currently like raving over. We always, as creators and beauty influencers, we sit here and we tell y'all, oh, go get this or buy this or buy that or buy this. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. But you don't really see us using it a lot because so much is coming out so consistently. Like, the beauty community is like swarming. Any given time you can see 10 different launches from all amazing companies. So don't get me wrong, it ain't like every launch you want to pass on. And me as a creator, I kind of feel obligated to at least get a couple of those new releases so that I can review them for you, because my main goal in this is to save y'all some money. And that's what I want to ultimately do is, save you a couple dollars here or there, show y'all some epic finds. So it does take money, it does take time to get stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want y'all to feel overwhelmed and feel like, oh, I have to have this. Jessica said I have to have this. There is very limited items that I will say you have to have this item. Because we're all different, first of all. What I like, you may not like. What is my favorite may not be your favorite, So, at that given, I don't want to throw nothing on you and then I feel like I've let you down. So, the way I always do my reviews is I'm like, this is what I like. This is why I like it. And I tell y'all why I like it for my personal reasons and try to go into detail as much as possible so y'all can kind of get an idea of the product itself. So like I said, go grab your snack. This is going to be a long one, guys. And I do apologize ahead of time, but I want to be very thoroughly with this. I might have to break this into a 2-parter. I don't know yet. Because I am chatty anyways. So it just comes naturally to me. First and foremost, let's go over primer. I did tone my face and I have moisturized. I always like going in with a hydrating primer mist. if available. If not, just moisturize. Especially in the spring and summertime, more than winter. You need it all year round. Don't get me wrong, you do need it all year round. It's just, I think about it more in the summer and spring. But you do need to moisturize all year round. Your skin will thank you later. This was very affordable. This is Wet n Wild. This is the BFF, Best Friends Forever Hydrating Brightening Primer Mist. And if you like a little bit illuminating, look at that. And it's just so, like, so pretty. Wet n Wild has a lot of great items. I was shook by the Wet n Wild SpongeBob palette, actually. I just did a look with that. I don't know if the video went up or not. I don't think so yet. I think it's still in my archives. But I posted a look over on IG, and I love the look. Like, it was phenomenal. I'm going to prime my face first, and then we're going to jump over to the eyes. If you know my channel, if you know me, y'all know what I rave about is the No Pore Primer. This is my 3rd bottle this year. Put like I know, not this add-ons, but add-ons before, they had this little set where you could get this with a, I think it's like a touch and go, like on the go pen. Yeah, prime and erase. So you just kind of like put it where you need it to touch up at, which is a good concept if you're going to be out and about and, you know, you're limited with space. And then you just use the little spongy and, you know, kind of spread it out. But these are my all-time favorite. I also, this is a new bottle. Okay, I like literally squirted it everywhere. Okay. But I have texture skin is the main reason I like this primer. This primer, more than any other, has all this texture so much better than any other primer I've used. And I've used a lot. Don't get me wrong, the e.l.f. Putty Primer is a really good primer, but to me, the e.l.f. Putty Primer is a lot more thicker than this. This is a little bit more lightweight. So like if I don't feel like I have so much to cover up, because there is a such thing of overlayering. Jasmine! Come get the baby! Sorry, Felicity just woke up. Another primer is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection. This is really good. I like using 2 primers. She woke up.
Of course she did. When don't she? Hi.
Shh, I am filming. And whenever I go over to, I just kind of go over my more needed areas, per se, with the second one. Now, brows. My favorite one is the Huda Beauty. Now, mind you, there is affordable and bougie brands throughout this whole video. If by chance, I suggest a bougie brand, I will try to think of an affordable brand that's close to the consistency of that. Like the Huda is expensive. Now the No Pore Primer is a little bit cheaper than this one. This was like almost 30 bucks. And that one's like 20 something. So that's not too bad. And like I said, the e.l.f. is excellent primer. The e.l.f. Putty Primer is excellent. But it's just really heavy too. So if you're not wanting that really heavy, weighed down primer, then I highly recommend the No Pore Primer, because it blurs just as good and it's not as heavy. I love this pencil because it's so precise. And as you can tell, I don't really have brows, so I have to like go in and make some. I like the feather look, the wax look. I don't like how the wax feels on my brows. I haven't really got the hang of that yet. I did get on a trend a little late. Like, I just recently went and got the ColourPop Clear Feather Effect Styling Wax. I like the clear one just because I do need a tinted one. Don't get me wrong, but whenever I'm first learning a product, I need to be able to have control over it. And I feel like if I would have got the brown one first, going in and it being colored, I wouldn't be able to have too much control over it, like if I can a clear one. You know what I mean? So that's the main reason I wanted clear first. That way I kind of get the hang of the wax, because the clear wax, the color wax, all that is a very different ball game than a pencil. And it does what it says it does. Like, you do get that effect of your brows being a lot, like my brows feel like they're like this instead of this all the time, you know? So that's what's cool about it. Now the Item Beauty brow pencil is phenomenal. I don't know how many of y'all like Allison Ray, don't like her, whatever y'all may have with her, that's on y'all. I don't discriminate from product to person. I just review the products. I try to stay out of all the extra mess, because we are all human, and whenever you're under a telescope, you're going to make mistakes as a person. Like, unless you're just downright a disgusted person and you have no reason at all, then I'm not going to hold nothing against you. Like, if you're racist, okay, I get that. Or you don't have no validation over people's human life other than your own, like you think you're above everybody, then I have a problem with that. But just everyday BS, I don't put in my channel. But this is a really good brow pencil as well. It's nothing like the Huda Beauty. This is just a really good consistency, and I like the brush. It's like the Fenty brush. It's a little bit more affordable. Now, if you want the Huda without the Huda price, the old OG is the Elf Precise pencil. I don't own anything else that compares to the Huda, how fine it is. Not saying there's not nothing out there. I'm pretty sure it is. I just didn't see it. Now, granted, see that? You can get the same style with both. They do really good feather-like strokes on their own, because they're really precise and little. You're gonna find that bad boy right up in there. $3 to $23. So, if you want an affordable brand, there you go. I do have other ones. I have pen-like pencils that are really good to like flicker that hair, and let you go in and you kind of add dimension to your brows if you want to. That's if you want to go in a little bit more. I always put a clear gel over mine. This is the Believe Beauty. You get this for $4 at Dollar General. A clear gel is a clear gel. I haven't really felt no difference in this clear gel compared to the ColourPop clear gel or the Brow Gal clear gel. The gels. Okay, so let's go ahead and prime the eyes. I'm loving this P. Louise base. It is $15. Granted, you get a lot for $15. This is 15 milliliters, and you put the very little, very, very little. I'm trying to find this. Well, I'll use this one just to show y'all. I like to wipe off my eyelids because my eyelids can get a little oily. Oh yeah. Like I said, a little goes a long ways. If you still like the carved brow, and I just kind of go in with my finger and lay the rest down if I use a brush. Sometimes I don't even use a brush. Or you can use a sponge, but I don't technically use a sponge when I'm using my P. Louise because I don't want to waste the product. And see, you get it right up in that brow with your finger just as well. Is it going to be like perfect? No. So you go in with that brush. But see how white this is? And this is the shade 0. He does have a pastel base one. I want to get so bad. But I haven't got them yet because they're expensive. Like I said, $50 for one of these is pretty expensive. I got 0 and then I got wood, which is kind of like my natural skin color. And then I also got the pastel base in purple and green because y'all know those are like my 2 colors. And that's really all he had at Morphe when I got those. I think there was like an orange. I just didn't get orange because I don't really do too much orange looks. Y'all know I rant and rave about this brand. I will rant and rave about this brand to the day I die. One, because Christina is freaking amazing. I love her. I love her personality. I love what she brings to the beauty community. I love her formula. It's just all around, you cannot go wrong with this brand. This is the Gourmet Girls. I own 3 different palettes. Get honest, I have 9 kids and I just don't have time to sit here and put lashes on every video, because whenever I get done filming, 9 times out of 10 I'm taking care of a baby right behind that. That's why a lot of times y'all don't see my hair down. I know a lot of y'all be like, just put your hair down, and I would, but it's so hot in here and these lights don't help it, and the baby's pulling my hair don't help it. So that's why. Like, it ain't because I don't want to, because I do want to. It's just because I'm lazy. And that's just the honest truth. This KKW contour stick, if you like to cream contour, I recommend this. It is easy. If you want a more affordable brand, it's basically the same thing. Believe Beauty has one. I do like how well this formula blends out. Now, I did not care for KKW's shadows. I just was not impressed. They're more for the lighter, like if you like, you know, lighter looks. That would be more your cup of tea. I like bold and bright, as you can see. I like to contour first, if I remember. And this is not really a concealer. This is just to help blend out that sort of KKW stick. This is why I highly recommend this. You got a highlighter, a concealer, and then 2 different shades. You got a dark shade, and then like a more neutrally shade. The dark shade I use every once in a while, not all the time, but I do use it sometimes. And if you're just getting into cream contour, I do recommend doing your cream contour first before you do your foundation. It makes it more seamless. And it helps with the blending and all that good stuff. Now, my 2 favorite things in makeup to purchase and review are foundations and eyeshadows. I tend to have more of them than anything for review purposes. Eyeshadows ain't so bad because, you know, you should use, I just don't like having so many foundations open because they do go bad fast. A lot faster than powders. See how that warmed up my face in so many different areas? Now watch this. My favorite foundation right now is Hyde. And it's because it is oil free, first of all. And it sits on the face so beautiful. Right, so beautiful. And it's not that bad in price range. And it's for troubled skin as well. So if you have like acne issues or blemishes and all that stuff, dark spots, it's supposed to hide all that. I don't know why my eye is watering, but it is. And it always does. My nose will start watering even more now too. So you hear me sniffling. Let's see how beautiful this just lays on the skin. And you always want to match your ears to your neck. About dropped that. Now y'all gonna be mad at my setting powder of choice. And I love y'all. And I'm sorry to have to recommend this, but I'm telling y'all, it's worth it. Let me put on my concealer first. I always try to match my concealer to my foundation. So if I'm using the high foundation, I try to use the concealer for it. Just because my brain is like, oh, that's gonna work better together. Because, you know, they're made for each other. Just like me and Mario. Cheesy, huh? Oh, most of y'all are new, but not all y'all are new, but some of y'all are new. If y'all are new, Mario is my fiance. We are currently in the midst of getting married. We were supposed to be married last year, and then COVID hit. We could. Well, let me rephrase that. We could, but we couldn't do it the way we wanted to. So we waited. Just because, at the end of the day, he's already my husband. You know what I mean? I already look at him. I have 2 powders. One is to bake with, and one is to set with. The one to set with, you're going to be like, just because you know whatever to the dark side, there ain't no return. Not true. But when a product is good, I'm not going to lie about it. Regardless, it's expensive, affordable, or what have you. I'm going to let you know why I like it. My nose gets red easily. And around my lips as well. That's why I like to contour first and then conceal, because if I contour first, I can go back over with the concealer and it's not as bad. But when you contour around your lips, it helps bring it out. I don't have like no top lip, as you can see. Like I do got some concealer on it right now, but for the most part, I don't have a top lip, but I do have a bottom lip. Well, more of a chiseled out look. You could always go over and redo your contour. I'm not. I'm just going to go with a brush. Kind of take that extra product on the brush. See how it just defines a little bit better? Alright. Don't come after me, please. To set my foundation, I have been loving this powder. There is like no other powder like this. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre Lunar New Year Edition setting powder. It's a 4-in-1 harmony. You have green, blue, purple, and like lavender. It does come like with a little pad. You don't need none. But let me show y'all what magic this does before y'all come after me. Look. Do you see that? Do you see that? Look how shiny. Look how bad. Right? Like, can you get mad at me? It's not like stupid expensive. It is pricey. But you literally use the very bare minimum. So I'm assuming this is going to last me a while. And I just set my face with it. I set it on my face. Just with this little thing right here. And I've been using it for like a whole month and a half now. And I haven't even got to the top. And I use this just about every look I do. Unless I'm doing a review look. But like not every day. Especially like face products. This is the Cream Shop. Y'all, if you want to smell like cake batter on your face, get this. I got this to pop up. I did just get this to pop up, but it's already made itself. The love is already there for it because it smells like freaking vanilla cake mix on my face. What was it? Yesterday? Day before? The other day. And I tried out this powder for the first time. And I was just like, what is that smell? At first, I thought it was a sponge because that's whenever I started trying out the sponge too. I was like, is that sponge smelling that good? What? And I was like, maybe it's in my head. Okay, so like, maybe I'm just going a little crazy because this is called the cake face. And it talks about, you know, donut. And I'm just processing in my head cake mix right now. Because granted, my mom would do that sometimes. I wouldn't put it past it. I smell this amazing cake mix. Like, out of the bakery cake mix type thing, y'all. And I'm just like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And I got to read it on the box. Because I was like, it's all in my head. So I smell it and I'm like, it smells like sweet ass cake mix. There's no way. Like, no way. This is surreal, right? And so I look on the box and it literally says on the box, sweet smelling. Hold on. Natural cake face, sweet cream scented, mattifying baking powder. Yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah. Yummy. Alright, so this is a glittery bronzer. A shimmery bronzer, let me rephrase that. But it does not have chunky glitter in it. But I like this, especially for the summer. If you're looking for that sun-kissed glow, this will help you achieve that. Because mind you, before this, I did go in with the primer mist, this a little bit illuminating. But everything else is pretty much mattified. So if I want that sun-kissed glow, I have to kind of put that in all my products coming up. I always try to buff that out. I don't want it to be harsh. I want it to look like it's sun-kissed, not look like a hot mess. And I'm just going over where I technically bronzed that, well, contoured that with a little bit of bronzer. This is one of my favorite brushes for this. This is a Real Techniques brush. It comes in like 3-pack and a beautiful little round sponge. The sponge was not realistically workable because it was just like solid round. I'm not sure why anybody would want a rounded sponge. I like having angles on my sponge because we got crevices and stuff like that to deal with. You know, I'm just brushing this powder. I push it in but brush it off. So like a little bit's going into my skin, but a little bit's going away from my skin. Especially if you want your makeup to last all day, you have to kind of push them together, make them be friends. Make them get along, you know, like the siblings. Now for blush, this beautiful shimmery blush. And I'm just hit that high point right there. I don't like doing the apples on my cheeks because my face is so rounded already. And I like to do just the tip of my chin, top of my forehead, just to give a flush of color too. And just the rest on top of my nose. I repeat, I do not put no more on the product for my nose, but I do brush my nose with it. I'm going to go on with these two. If you have texture skin, like I do, these highlighters are because it don't really grab the texture. And this is Gourmet Girls. Y'all see why I like them? Like, do you see why I rate their name about them? See, you can see my texture, but it's not as bad as if I was going with like a glittery highlighter. And they're beautiful. I love a glittery highlighter. I wanted to shine to the gods, but my skin says do 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 do. Just got do 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 do. Just do 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 do. So okay, my skin wins, and I'm going with Allegra Chalabis. Absolutely love Allegra. She is hands down one of my favorite YouTubers. Always has been, always will. When I had like 100 subscribers, she would come to my lives. She has gave out so many small YouTubers shout outs. She visits everybody's channel. She leaves beautiful comments. She's so down to earth. To be as big as she is, I've seen other creators' head blow up with just reaching 1,000. And then, you know, like 5,000, 10,000, she's way above that. Just like Just Ad's visit my channel a couple of times when I've been live. And I feel so, like, so honored because it's like, these are big dogs. Like, these ladies know what they're doing. And for them to come over to my channel and just be like, hey, I feel honored. I feel really honored. So I love it. I know I probably would never get up that high feels like sometimes I won't get over to 2,000. But I'm not going to be discouraged. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm constantly aiming for more goals. So maybe one day I'll get there. And until then, I love watching the queen shine. Because that's what it's made live by. It's about supporting each other. Alright, so for underneath the eye, I'm going to grab into this palette still just because I don't want to do a look that you have to go grab another palette. I like doing looks like that, but I don't like doing tutorials like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to make y'all go grab 2 different palettes to recreate a look I did. I mean, not saying y'all would want to recreate it, but if y'all did. Alright, so first I want to go with wide. And I'm just basically, I was going to do a different color under the eye to give it some more pop, but I'm kind of feeling that sunset vibes right now, so I'm not going to mess up a good thing. And then I'm going to go over that orange. I'm going to try to cut this down for y'all guys because right now I'm like at an hour. And I don't want to keep that long for y'all. So I might chop up my eye look and and try to get that worked down just a tad and get it in there. So if y'all are seeing this and it don't consist of the eye look, well, y'all can't hear me talking about the eye look. That's why. But I literally just use this orange, that color, and this as my shimmer. Since I got this palette, this yellow green, and that's kind of like where it's showing better off the camera. It's showing more like yellow than neon green on camera. So I get that sunset vibes. But see, whenever I do summer looks, I like being bright and bold, especially in the inner corner. And I'm just doing this yellow liner from ColourPop. Yes. Swear, you have to trust the process. You have to trust it. This is the KKW mascara. Out of the whole collection, I've tried the mascara, the lip liner, the cream contour set, and the eyeshadow. I highly recommend this mascara being top notch, #1. Lip liner is really good too. Now, I don't know how long it stays because I haven't really done a wear test with the lip liner, but it is a really good lip liner. Like, it's very creamy and nice. I love the cream contour set. I don't care for the eyeshadow set at all. Like, if I had to do a full pass on one product in that collection, it would be the eyeliner. I mean, the eyeshadow set palette. And this is Maybelline Sky High. I love using this combo. They're assholes to get off my eyes, but it's beautiful on my eyes. Like, I do have a little issue trying to scrub it off. And if you ever get mascara on your lid, just go in with a spoolie after it dries down a little bit and spoolie it off. Comes right off. This is the look. Hold on. I'm not done yet. This is like a wine color. It's waterproof lip liner and eyeliner. It's called Germany style. I want to give it a little bit more definition in the inner corner. And this will be perfect because it's the wine color. I'm going in with the Diamond 8 Cosmetics lip liner and Crush. Also, Grwm Girls does have a foundation. And I've been thinking about I should have used it. Because I do like it. It's very, very nice foundation. And it blows me away because you don't see many indie brands carrying a foundation. So that's what's cool. This is a Grwm Girls lipstick. My absolute favorite. Nikki's Nude. This, you don't even feel on your lips. Like, it's so nice and lightweight. And the packaging is just the cutest. That is like, come on now. The packaging is everything. Everything. Well, this is the complete look. Don't forget, I got a code with them. Jessica 10. You can't forget it. Say it again. Jessica 10. Be my best friend, Jessica 10. I'm just thinking of things wrong. This palette, I would totally recommend go up and grab to have in your collection. You could do so much with this palette right here. Some of the beautiful neutral shades and then the pops of colors are just out of this world. Now, if you are like me and you love colors, per se, this is a beautiful to grab. This one literally screams spring and summer all day long. And then, if you are more darker, if you like darker shades, per se. And I still got another palette I gotta get. I think 2 more palettes I've gotta get. Very beautiful neutral eye with pop of color. And just look at these shimmers. Like, that's the matte. That matte has sparkles in it. So, like, oh, don't miss out. Because just because a brand ain't in Sephora doesn't mean it won't be there soon. Word to the wise. And look at these 3. Don't look at that one because that was my bad. I have foundation blotched up under there. That's why it looks like that. I've got a giveaway going on with this palette right here. Go over and check out those swatches. Now granted, this shade right here is a lot softer than this shade, but whenever you go to brighter shades, they are harder to make. If you want a chance to win this palette and a lipstick, make sure you go enter in my Gourmet Girls giveaway because time is running out. We are at the last leg, guys. It ends the 7th and we are knocking on the 1st. Tomorrow is June 1st. Oh my God. Where has time gone? So many good brands I talked about today. So many brands I didn't even talk about, but deserve an honorable mention. I will get to those in the next video. If you like videos like this where I just sit down and chit chat about products I'm putting on my face, what is my current favorite, why, what have you, leave a comment, please. Let me know because I'm trying to aim towards items like Forge Goodie for y'all. I need to put these on my face. These are my favorites too. Like, there's so much products in one face. I'm gonna have to start getting all my girls to sit in here and let me decorate them every day all day. That's just it. That's just what it's going to have to be for now. I know Sophie walked by. I know Luna Bear walked by. Felicity might be hard to do, but she would care. Maria, my oldest, yeah, she ain't gonna go for it. Jasmine probably wouldn't care. She would probably want to do my makeup though. She's getting all that practice. She's going to become an MUA. She wants to be like Bobby. Which, I'm not an MUA. I just love makeup. I love sharing my passion. I started at an older age too, so. I've always loved makeup, but I started sharing my passion at an older age. I've always done people's makeup. I used to do it when I worked and stuff. I did a couple of friends' weddings and items like that because this has been always my passion. Just from never got a license for it. But I love y'all. Let me know down below you like this kind of content. If not, let me know that as well. I'm open to all criticism, good or bad. As long as it's coming from the right place, I don't take it no type of way. I love it.